I'm here for our Wednesday evening Maariv service. I'm so glad you could join us tonight. We're on Facebook on Shalom, UJUC page, Rabbi Stephen Blaine page. We're on simshalom.com. Also back on Facebook, we're on the JSLI page. So welcome everybody. I'm glad you can join us. Again, this is Rabbi Karen, and we're here for our Wednesday evening Maariv service. So if you're here, please say hi, chat. I'd love to hear from you. I'm just swiping away a message I just got, so pardon my finger. And we'll begin momentarily. So please, welcome. Thank you for joining us for our Wednesday Maariv service. I'd love to know who's out there. If you hear any loud crashes in the next few minutes here in southern Florida, it looks like we're about to get a big thunderstorm. So don't be surprised if you hear something. Again, good evening. We're here for Wednesday Maariv service. I'm Rabbi Karen, and I like to call this musical rabbis because someone covered for me last night. I'm covering for somebody tonight. It's a wonderful group of rabbis, and we're all there to help each other. And that's what it's all about. Okay, so it is time to begin, and that's what I'm going to do. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. Dorothy, welcome. I'm so glad you could join us this evening. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamavorach li'olam va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. Every day I am witness to Adonai's creations and miracles, separating dark from light and light from dark. I watch the sun rise, I watch the sun set, and that's the physical evidence of two of Adonai's miracles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma poteach she'arim, u'v'tvuna mishane etim, u'machalif et hazmanim, u'msader et hakochavim b'mishmoroteim barakiyat kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or, u'ma'avir yom u'mevi layla, u'ma'avdil ben yom u'ben layla. Adonai Tzevaot Shemo, El Chai V'Kayam, Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Li'olam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, HaMa'ariv Aravim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Dorothy, can you do me a favor and just type something in the chat so that I know that it's working? I don't care what you type in, just say hi or shalom, but this way I'll know that the chat's working, because I had trouble in the past 2 weeks with it. And now, the concept of what Judaism is all about, who we are. This is a prayer in which we are not asking for anything, but we are instead praising. Okay, Asma, Thank you for chatting with me so I know the chat's working. Back to our prayer, the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. Pardon me while I have to squint to look at my iPad. Devorah, thank you for being here. I'm so glad you could join us this evening. V'ahavta, and you shall love. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavcha, v'chol nafshecha, v'chol meodecha, v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele, asher nochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha, v'shenantam levanecha v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvleftecha v'aderech, ushop b'hav kumecha, ushartam le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafo b'neinecha, uvtavtam al mezuzah beitecha v'shurecha, Leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'tem kedoshim le'Elohechem, ani Adonai Elohechem, asher chotzeti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem. And now, as Miriam and the women witnessed Adonai's miracle of the parting of the Red Sea, they sang this song, Mi chamocha ba'alim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot osef eleh, malchut uchol ra'u b'necha, bokeach yam livnei Moshe u'Miriam. Ze Eli anu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch li'olam va'ed. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods who are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. The Lord Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob with a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Chashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'rachamirenu malkeinu l'chayim, uvrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Eternal One, our God, cause us to lie down in peace and raise us up in life, our sovereign. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us for your name's sake. Shelter us or remove from our path hostility, disease, war, famine, and sorrow. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you are a protecting and saving power. Truly a sovereign power, gracious and compassionate are you. God, our going and our coming in life and in peace, now and for all eternity. Spread over us your shelter of peace. And Adonai, we ask you during this horrific time to please watch over us, shelter us, and care for us. Please take all the hearts that are filled with hate and replace it with love and compassion. Please help us strengthen and fight our way through this pandemic. Please help all those who need your help. Help all those who are stricken with disease and guard their families. Please bless all those who are helping us to put food on the table. Bless those who are guarding our bodies, those who are guarding our health, and those who are guarding our souls. And bless all those who are helping them to help us. Baruch atah Adonai haporesh sukat shalom aleinu, v'al kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spreads your shelter of peace over us and over all your people Israel and over Jerusalem. And let me just add, Adonai, please give the doctors and the scientists the wisdom and the knowledge to help them to find cures to eradicate this disease. The Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgada v'yitgada shemei rabba b'yamadi rach yirutei v'yamlich mahutei בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכו בית ישראל בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבו מבורך לעולם לעולמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויבר וירומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קדושה בריחו לעילם ברכה ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה ויאמרו amen. And now our standing prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol v'Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Imaot, U'Mevi Kula Livnei V'Nehem, L'man Shmo v'Ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. Shalom, Barbara. I'm so glad you could join us this evening. Atagi boli olam Adonai, mechaye hakol atarav lahoshia, mechaker chayim bechesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim v'rofei cholim, umatir asurim, umkayem emunato, Lishenei afar, micha mocha bal givuro, umido melach, melech memid, umchayim, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'nemanata lahayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. Thank you very much for that compliment, considering that I don't sing very well. I don't even know what month we're in on this part of this pandemic. I think it's 4 months now. And so many of us are in isolation. So many people have ventured out. Myself, I was in for 3 months. I started going out. I'm in an area that the numbers are rising. I'm back in the house again. So, we're feeling the effects of the isolation. There are many of us who are hitting a brick wall with boredom, frustration. So let me just tell you things to help you get by while we are locked in. Take a shower, okay? Don't forget to take your medication. Drink plenty of water. That's good for your health. Clean one thing a day, a space. I know my husband and I keep saying we're going to clean this one particular cabinet, and it's now 4 months and we haven't done it yet. So I want to get that one done. And you never know what you're going to find. I've had a lot of hand sanitizer and toilet paper when I cleaned. So, but don't look for the big projects. Look at one area at a time. Be mindfully present to a sound or a song, to a sensory feeling, to something you see. Be mindfully present to a spiritual practice. Reach out to a human who's not inside your home. Do one thing to get your heart rate up. I've been doing YouTube exercises because I said, I got to start really moving. Do one thing you'll be glad you did later. Do one thing just because you want to. Get in at least one good laugh a day. There is no better remedy to feeling frustrated than a good belly laugh. And sometimes for me, I have to call an old friend, someone I haven't spoken to a while, to make that good laugh. Because just remembered, sunshine is not canceled. Spring is not canceled. Love is not canceled. Relationships are not canceled. Reading is not canceled. Naps are not canceled. Devotion is not canceled. Music is not canceled. Dancing is not canceled. Imagination is not canceled. Kindness is not canceled. Conversations are not canceled. And most of all, hope is not canceled. So when you're feeling that point of frustration, try to remember those things. And it'll help us get through a day at a time, even if it's an hour at a time. Whatever speed you need to do it in, just do it as you need. Now let's take a few minutes to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our minds. Ose shalom bimrumav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'imru, imru, amen. Ose shalom bimrumav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'imru, imru, amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and on all Israel, and let us say, Amen. And now our prayer for healing. So if you know someone who needs our healing thoughts and energy, please type in their names so we can recite their names and send our thoughts to them. And I'm going to start with my parents and my cats, all those who are suffering from COVID, all those who are suffering from any disease. And if you have any name, please, Rabbi Jeffrey's family, Rabbi Judy and her husband, Rala, one congregant of ours, Amy, Robert, Dorothy, Arlene, Naomi, Sharon, Jean, Amy, Marty, and Miriam. And Sue Marie, it's nice that you're here. I'm glad you're with us tonight. Okay, I'll begin. Mishe beirach avotenu b'chol habraha le'avimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Larry Salzman and Alex Kimmel. And Ellen Rose's cat. We always have to throw that one in. Mishe beirach imotenu b'chol habraha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Roberto, welcome. I'm glad you're with us, and we'll add Maribel Cruz to our healing thoughts and energies. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, Lateit Gedula Liotse Bereshit, Shelo Asanu Kigoye Haratzot, Velo Samanu Kimishpachot Hadama, Shelo Sam Helkenu Kahem, Begoralenu Kecho Hamanam, Vanachnu Korim, Umishtachavim Umodim, Lifnei Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. v'ne'eman, v'haya Adonai lemelech ha'koretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, Ushmo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died in the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And if you know someone who died recently, or if you're observing a yurt site, please type in the names of the people so that we may remember them. Benjamin. Okay. Bat Arte label. I'm sorry. Chaya Bat Arte label. Okay. Yikada v'yikada shemei rabba b'alma divra chirutei v'yamlichma chutei b'chayechon uv'yomeichon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael b'agalav zman kari v'yimru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach li'olam olmei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shmei d'chudashah b'richu le'elam michol b'chata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata damiram b'alma v'yimru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'rumav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. And may all the mourners be comforted by the mourners of Zion. Well, that's it for our Wednesday Maariv service. I want to thank you all for being here, or as I like to call this, musical rabbis. Wonderful group of rabbis, Rabbi Galit, Rabbi Nancy, Rabbi Judy, Rabbi Deborah, myself. We're here Monday through Thursday. We're all here for each other, helping each other out, which is why I couldn't be here last night. Somebody couldn't be here tonight, so we're all working together. And on Friday, we have Rabbi Blaine, who will give you a half hour at 6:30 of some fantastic music, and then his hour for Shabbat service. I want to thank you all for being here. I want you to be safe, stay healthy, and we just do the best we can, and we'll see you. Barbara, thank you. Erev Tov to everybody. Again, keep yourself safe, keep yourself happy, and let's get through this together. Have a great evening, everyone.